Any man can be a dad. However, it takes an uncommon individual to be a father. Today is the day to recognize those legends that have experienced their life for the benefits of other people. I am here today to honor the life of my greatest hero, my grandfather, Mispati Leama Mwasau. Mispati Leama was born on October 20, 1939, in the small island of Manua. He was the oldest of the 6 children. Being such, he took on a great deal of duty in the family even at a young age. In this childhood, my father could have been described as determined. As he grew up and became a young adult, my father could be the best described as a hard-working man. He strives for what he knows is the best for him. My grandfather left his parents, his siblings, and his home and came to American Samoa to look for a job and to continue on his education. By the age of 15, he got a full-time job as a cannery worker, and at the same time, he was taking courses to complete his GAD. For 25 years of my life, he supported me. He has wiped away my tears whenever I'm going the wrong path. He has corrected me, and he has taught me how to show love to others by demonstrating to himself. My grandfather is a strong, godly man, and is always there for me when I need him the most. Nobody can illustrate the meaning of loyalty, support, and love the way a father does. Loyalty. My grandfather is a man of his word. In our relationship, my grandfather has been loyal to me ever since. In 2011, I went to basic training. My mind was focusing on nothing but my grandfather. I was worried, I was afraid, I can't even think straight because I don't know if he can handle the fact that I was gone for a while. My grandfather wasn't even himself when I left. He was not eating, nor he was interested in doing anything but just to wait for my call. Even though I was at basic, my father didn't stop what he was used to. Instead of giving me money every morning for lunch, now it's every of his letter there was money with the saying, "Son, here's $1.50. Here's the $2 for you. I bet you are thirsty. Go buy yourself a drink. Love, Dad." My father knew we were 1,000 miles apart, but he never stopped loving. He never stopped caring. Support. My grandfather. He has been number one encouraged in my life. He has always been there for me, especially when I needed him the most. When times of troubles comes my way, my grandfather was the first person to drop everything to come to my rescue. He gave me the greatest gift anyone could give another person. He himself believed in me. My grandfather taught me to never quit, but to be strong. He once said to me, "Eventually one day, the rain will stop, and guess what, son? The sun will always be there shining bright." These words has taught me to fight through the storm and finish strong and never quit. It is because of my father and the words that he has wrapped in colors of strength that I am able to move forward with my life. It is because of his words that I will never give up on my dream and my future plans. Even though he is not perfect, but he is a father anyone could ever ask for. And it is because of his words I will never give up. Love. I can't say much about love because without love, there is no loyalty. And without love, there is no support. My grandfather is an example of love. Love is the most important thing to him. And he once told me, "Son, the things you do for others, for your family, or anyone, if there's no love in it, what is the meaning? what is the purpose of doing it. So everything you do, do it with love. Father's Day is the day children can spend time with their fathers and appreciate them for who they are and all they have done. But it's different for me this year. This past Father's Day, this is the first Father's Day without my best friend, my mentor, my hero, my grandfather. The saddest thing is that while my father was alive, he probably never knew how much we appreciated him. He never heard us say how much he meant to us and how much we loved him. Instead, our many bitter words of dissatisfactions and complaint must have cut deep into his heart, but still he chose to love, he still chose to give, and he still chose to sacrifice everything he had for us. No matter how many great things I say, no matter how many tears I shed, no matter how many things I accomplished and I achieved in this life, all of that is still not enough to communicate how much I love, respect, adore, and honor and cherish my grandfather and the life he had lived. In loving memory of a faithful husband, father, grandfather, and great-grandfather to you all. Fast